but it feel like forever. And I ain't trying to put on too much pressure. We gotta get it together. Ain't trying to rush me, tell a nigga what's up. You need space to figure yourself out, or you feeling some doubt. It's too early to be going through this, but this really ain't no hit it and quit it. I'm trying to keep it consistent. I already got my heart out on the line. I'm too proud to be out here wasting time.
I just wanna love you right. I want you.
I can see you with a ring on your finger, big house with a white picket fence, honeymoon it's alone, but it's alright if that life not for you. I get you trying to go slow, me too. Just trying to show you my intentions is dead. I get you dealing with fear, but nowadays real love seem rare. But we ain't gotta rush into commitment. But every day you telling me you miss me, a nigga confused. Just tell me what's a nigga to do. If you with it, then I'm with it. I'm just waiting on you. You going back and forth, cause it seeming too soon. I ain't saying we gon' jump over brooms, but you playing too cool. Like if you put your all into this, like if your heart get broke, it's big enough to be fixed. We already fell in love, tell me what's the next move. I just really need a reason, tell me what I should do.
I just wanna love you right. I want you. I want to love. I want to love you more. You more.
Yeah, man. Love You More.
Yep.
So Love You More, it started with my love for Faith Evans, my love for her first album, and my favorite record on the album, which is Reasons. So this is one of the first beats that I sent you like a year ago. And was like, I don't know at what point, I don't know where this album going, but I always, once I knew you were the right producer for this project, I was like, I just always wanted to sample this song.
Yeah.
Like Reasons is one of my favorite Faith Evans records, and I had this beat for a year before we put words to it, you know, because I was thinking, I'm like, and then we got to talk about my brother Phil, man.
Phil deserves his own appreciation minute.
I'm about to give Phil an entire. I just wanted to say where the record started from. But,
Yeah.
So let's talk about my brother Phil, man. Shout out to Phil, an amazing and talented artist. I'm gonna start before he ends up in the studio. So I've only been to Broadway up for the first time. I've been acting 22 years, and crazy enough, I only went to Broadway for the first time 2 years ago. And I saw, shout out my brother Mac Wiles. He was on Thoughts of a Colored Man, and that was one of the first Broadway shows, if not the first Broadway show I seen. And I was like, wow, Broadway. For me, I didn't grow up a theater kid, different things like that. I'm just like, Broadway, I'll get to it when I get to it, which is crazy now that I love it so much.
Yeah.
But Phil, before we even said two words to each other, I saw him in The Wiz. And I was like, yo, it was the first time I was able to see like someone that's like my vibe in theater. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, to see him, you could tell he was like a hood dude, but he also was singing his ass off. Yeah. His acting was phenomenal. He was dancing, but it was like, you could tell he got that bop to it, you know? Yeah. And I started as a dancer, so like, and I was always very adamant when I was dancing that like, make sure you keep your roughness, your edge, you know what I'm saying? So to see him in theater and to see him on The Wiz, I was like, yo, this is fire. Yeah. Fast forward a few months later, he ends up on Hell's Kitchen. I get tickets to Hell's Kitchen. I go see Hell's Kitchen. He's now the male lead on that. But that performance, I was blown away, like so much that like I DM him, and I'm like, no, I made a post about Hell's Kitchen, and I made sure to tag him because again, I felt that same experience. Yo, a dude from our type of people.
He's like naming on ice.
You know what I'm saying? Naming on ice. But maybe not naming. He gave more like a Michael vibe.
Right.
But yo, so I tagged him and he wrote me back like, yo, I appreciate it, bro. Huge fan of your work. And I'm like, yo, that's dope. So ever since then, we just started vibing, like chopping it up. I saw Hell's Kitchen like 3 times. He brought me backstage. I got to I had my church at the time. I got to bring their youth ministry to come. Well, they had their youth ministry going to see the show, but I ended up going with them, and I was like, I'm going to get the kids backstage. So shout out to Phil. He ended up getting the kids backstage. So these like 10, 15 kids are on stage at the Schubert.
That's cool.
You know, at the end of the show, seeing this. So I just knew he was a real one.
Yeah.
So now fast forward, we're making this album. One day I'm just sitting, and we're like, and this is towards the last few sessions. I'm like, yo, we have to get an R&B singer. We have to get an R&B singer on this album. And I just literally, my phone, I'm standing right there, I open my phone, and the very first post is Phil. And I was like, I should DM him. I don't know, like I know he's on Hell's Kitchen, I know he's busy, Broadway, they do a show a day, I don't even know if he got the time, but by the grace of God, because God is so good, I end up writing him on a Monday, on their day off. Usually Broadway goes black on Monday.
Yeah.
And there's no shows. I write him and I'm like, yo, Phil, I don't know if you're free or not, but like, I'm working on this album. I think I got a record I would love you on, because we thought we were now at the point where we have to now record the words to this beat that I've had for a year.
And neither of us could sing on
And
C
neither
sharp,
of them
you
could
know
sing it.
what I'm
We were like, we thought maybe we could do it, and we were like, nah. And I opened my phone, and Phil was the first person there, and I DM him, and he writes me back immediately, and he's like, yo, I'm down. I'm like, well, I'm actually at the studio now. And he's like, where is it? I'll pull up right now. And an hour later, Phil is here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo. So the intention was for him to just jump on. At first, it was just Reasons, but then, of course,
He started hearing things and he just started knocking
he
joints
sta-
out left
he-
or right.
he-
Yeah.
So, you know, I speak about God. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna apologize for speaking about God, but God is all throughout this line of this album, because I was like, yo, I'm gonna just play him some records just so you could get a feel of the album, see where we going. And the first record I play him is Figure It Out. I don't know why I'm saying I'm bringing up God here, because why I could have played him any other record.
Yeah.
I could have played him the intro. I could have played him like anything. I played him Figure It Out, and halfway through the song, he's like, is this song done? And I'm like, doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
And he's
Only-
like, you mind if I go in the booth and like, you know, fuck around with the song and see what I could do? I was like, absolutely. Like, the red carpet was rolled out for him.
And by this time, he was already saying, yo, I got somewhere to be by like 8:30, and it's like 8:20, and he's still trying to get in the booth. And
yeah, it's like,
so, yeah.
literally, like, that was being facetious. He had to be at 8:30. It was like 7:45.
Yeah, so-
No. And I'm agreeing, because we had to get the song he came for out the way. And he hears this, and he's like, to me, he made Figure It Out.
Yeah.
To me, without him, Figure It Out was a great record. He made it a phenomenal record.
He showed a lot
with
of
his
love that day.
background vocals. But then we start creating this, and essentially, I just wanted him to repeat the hook from the original, and he was trying, and maybe just the vibe wasn't vibing for him. He was like, you mind if I just rewrite the whole hook? And I'm like, yes, do whatever you want. And that's how we get Love You More.
He made it his.
And I love You More because, to me, right now, like I said, if we're talking about this tragic love story, we started off when you meet the person and it's the honeymoon stage, and you know it's new, so you don't want to do too much. You don't. Now, by the time we get to Love You More, and the theme, we're now at the point where now we've saying we love each other. Like, the passion has gotten. It's yeah. You may have had some. You may have had some worry, or you were nervous about it, but now we're at the point where, like, the passion and the love that we've created in this short amount of time is there, and neither of us can stop it from happening. It's like you watching a train, like, neither of us can stop it. So I'm at a point where, like, now there's bickering starting because of the you know, you don't want to do too much, but then you don't want to do not enough. Or because are you going to be public, or are you not going to be public?
Yeah.
Are you this? Because she just got out of something. I got out of something maybe 8 months prior, 9 months prior. Like, so it's all of these many little factors in. And when you get to Love You More, it's just like, yo, let me know if it's worth it. You know what I mean? Like, because I think we've now at this point said we love each other. We now at this point are with each other every day. We're here. We're in it now. So are we gonna do this or not, right? Because I just want to love you more, you know what I mean? And shout out to Phil again for just creating a hook on this, the chorus.
Your R&B translator, man.
Come on, the R&B translator, like he was able to put the perfect words to the hook. And I think with my verses, it was really just like, we just met, but it felt like forever. And I ain't trying to put on too much pressure, but we got to get it together. You know, I think because it just became, I saw the train coming. But unfortunately, when you're in love, you can't, you think it's going to go the right course sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't really see it. And I think that's where we are at this point of the tragic love story. When it comes to
alone, but it's alright if that life not for you. I get you trying to go slow. Me too. Just trying to show you my intentions is there. I get you dealing with fear, but nowadays real love seems